What's up, everybody? Welcome back into the Sports Forum radio show here on 98.1 FM Mile High Sports. We're now joined by a very special guest. Hurricane Ike Villanueva is in the building. 3-0 heavyweight champion over there in BYB. Just signed a brand new extension, man. You got it going on. You're a popular man right now. How you feeling? Thanks for giving us some of your time.
Oh man, no problem, man. I'm feeling good, man. Finally proved my worth, man. Showed everybody what I really had. I didn't get the chance to show it in the UFC, man. It was kind of tough times back then, man. So coming back here, coming back off my ACL and MCL surgery, man, I feel like, man, I got that fire again. It's awesome so far, man. So being the champ, I look to be the champ for a while, man. I'm ready.
Absolutely, man. We're excited to see it. But hey, let's talk about kind of how you became the champ. So we saw you out at the Rocky Mountain Brawl, BYB 22 out here in Denver, Colorado at the Stockyard Center. Man, what a fight that was. You had that big first round finish over Jay Fish. Now, obviously, February 10th, you had that big win over DJ Linderbaum. That was an absolute killer of a fight, man. Fourth round TKO. I know in the heavyweight division, big guys like that, you guys start to get kind of deeper in those rounds, and it's about who wants it more, who's got that dog. Can you kind of talk to me about that fight, becoming the champ, the fourth round KO, everything like that? How did it feel, and how tired were you?
Man, that was just more. I added some weight that fight, man. I did a lot of strength training because I thought DJ was going to come in heavier, try to bully me around a little bit. So I did the strength training. And about the third and fourth round, man, I started to feel that shoulder, man, strength. I was like, oh, man. I went back to my corner. I said, yeah. And my coaches, they got on to me like the last 2 weeks of camp. They're like, man, eliminate the heavy lifting. We're going back to this hardcore circuit training, get rid of that. So that was what played the factor in me. But as for DJ, he's tough. I knew I had him rocked early, but if I didn't want to rush it and blow my lungs. I really had to. I knew he was tough. He can take a beating. So I just let it play out, man. I was never really hurt. Every time I hit DJ, he was like a pinball. And the triangle, sort of felt like I was playing pinball.
Yeah.
And like every time I hit him, you heard the crowd just go, ooh, ah. It was just one of those fights, man. I had to let it play out. Then that fourth round, I was like, man, it's time to get him out of there. If you notice, I didn't clinch him the first 2 rounds. I kind of played possum. Can't show too much. The third and fourth round, when I did my dirty boxing, it really warmed down. And to get rid of him, it was like, man, I put him away. To put the champ away, that was an amazing feeling, man. It was like, man, I had everybody from Houston there. It's only going to get bigger with my crowd, man. I'm just waiting for Texas to open up. But to beat DJ like that, man, it was impressive. Yep. But big shout out to Denver, Colorado. I won't back over there, man. Denver, Colorado, downtown is amazing. I love it. It's grown so much.
We love it.
There's a brewery in every corner now. People downtown are friendly as hell. I love it, man. I was like, I can't wait to go back there. So, I mean, they showed me love. Big thanks to all the fans in Denver, Colorado. Hospitality was incredible. Yeah, I can't wait to get back there, man. It was that was my second time ever, but first time fighting them. And man, I felt right at home, man. It was amazing.
Hey, we're gonna have to get you back out here, man. But hey, like you said about the win over DJ, very impressive performance. Like you said, kind of started off a little bit slow. We saw you come out in that third and fourth round, man, and you were coming out trying to kill him. I think it's funny you said pinball because that's exactly what it looked like during that fight. But I do want to ask you, you kind of mentioned, kind of taking it slow those first 2 rounds, the lungs, everything like that. When you do come to Denver, obviously that was Mississippi. When you come to Denver, I mean, what's the training difference for you? I know you're out there in Houston. What do you do to train? Because obviously if you live in Denver, right, you go run the Red Rocks, you do all that fun stuff. What do you do in Houston?
So the training in Houston is a little bit different, man. I got to run a lot of hills. As I got ready for Denver, I was running the hills, like, man, hardcore. And that's what really, kept me going. And that was the big thing in this camp was running the hills. And like I said, man, once I got out there and started having fun with it, it was amazing. But like you said, man, the elevation, man, it's crazy in Denver. But I played rugby there in high school. So I was kind of used to it and ready for what it's going to bring to me.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, look, I know you mentioned that you love Denver. Obviously, we love seeing you in Denver. You got a big one coming up But before we talk about the next one coming up here, the extension that you just signed, can you tell us how many fights it's for, everything like that? I mean, first of all, congratulations to you. What a huge accomplishment there. But how you feeling and how many fights are you guaranteed here?
So I'm guaranteed 3 fights. So
Okay.
we signed an extension for 3 more fights. Everybody knows I'm chasing age, but right now, as long as I'm healthy and I'm dominating, man, my wife's all aboard, man. My wife's my biggest supporter, and she tells me, as long as you're healthy and you're taking care of business, man, let's go for it. But like I said, I'm a blue collar man. Like I said, blue collar Mexican. I work full time. Got a 401k. I got great insurance, and my kids are my world. So that's why I still do it, man. Just to motivate my kids and show them age ain't nothing but a number, man. I can still dominate. And everybody thinks I'm cocky. I'm not cocky. It's just confident, because if I put the work in, you got to be confident when you're putting the work in, man. It's just,
yep.
I'm a man of my word, man. I always said I was going to be the BYB champ from day one, and here I am.
I want to read one of your quotes out because you're speaking about that confidence. You just recently said, I made it to the top in the UFC. Now it's time to continue to build the next chapter in my legacy in BYB and bare knuckle. There's not a fighter on this planet that can stop me. You were just talking about that confidence. Where's that come from, man? Is it just all the different years of beating the crap out of people?
Yeah, it's that mentality you have to have, especially in the Trigon. I know in the Trigon, there's nowhere to run. And you get cut. We call that Trigon. That's a hurricane. There's nowhere to run in that Trigon. And I just think, man, like I said, when you speak about the Trigon and BYB, my name's gonna be right there. That's my goal, to help Mike Vasquez and Greg Bloom really grow this promotion, man. They're great people. They take care of me very well. Me and Greg sat down, had a great, and basically a man-to-man to get this contract, signed. And we ironed out all the details. We made it work. And like I said, but man, my confidence has just been years of hard work, man. Like I said, and when you're a man on fire, nobody's gonna stop you. But you got
Amen.
The key is what I want the young guys to figure out. Yeah, it's great to have the nightlife, but you got to imagine there's somebody. What I learned in the UFC, you got guys in Dagestan, Russia, got no kids who are coming from nothing that want everything you got. And I learned the way in the UFC. And I'm old, but man, I'll still like a sponge, man, soak everything up. And that's what I'm bringing to BYB. I know there's some young cats that really want to take my throne, and I got to work for it. And I got to stay hungry 24/7.
Hey man, you just talked about the Trigon, right? Being so small, you said hurricane. It's exactly what it looks like. For those that have not seen BYB yet, you guys got to watch this sport, guys. It's so much fun. But hey, let's compare it to the UFC octagon. So obviously in the octagon, a lot more room, a lot of ways you can kind of use the fence and stay in the corner, everything like that. In the Trigon, there's none of that. Obviously the smallest arena in all of combat sports. Do you like that it's like that you have to meet in the middle and fight?
Man, I love it. There's nowhere to run. Nowhere, you're gonna feel it.
Nowhere to run.
You know where to run, but you still gotta have the skill. You still gotta. I make it. I'm a heavyweight, but I move around pretty good in that ring. It just you gotta train. You gotta train it every day. At first, it was hard. My first fight, but it took me like a minute. After the first minute, I'm like, okay, I got this. You take control, but you still gotta have the boxing movements to dominate in this bare knuckle game, man. So, hey, but each fight I'm improving. I'm making waves and making it work.
I know you were fighting there at like 205, 205.5, everything like that. What's your weight cuts like? What do you walk around at? Is it a tough cut for you at this point? Kind of at this point in your age, is it tough to weight cut, or you feel pretty good about that weight?
Fighting heavyweight, man, it's basically my walk around weight. I just put each fight, I put a weight out there that I want to meet, and I go for it. When I fought in Denver, I was 235. When I fought in my first fight, I was like 250. Against DJ, I was like 242. I just kind of play by ear. I just look who my opponent is and what I have to do. The heavier I feel a little sluggish, but my dream is about 235, 230. That's where I want to be.
Nice, man. Well, hey, look, so the new contract, everything like that, you said you love Denver. I'm hoping that we're going to see you up here at the Mile High Brawl coming out May 10th, 2024. Folks, you guys got to come out. We're going to have that all over our page, everything like that. We're definitely going to be in the building for media. Would love to talk to you before that fight if you are going to be there. But can you kind of tell us, are you going to be fighting on that card?
No, man, unfortunately, I would not be on that card. They had me I'm scheduled for July. I can't release the date yet, but July will be my next fight this summer.
Okay.
And that'll be my first title defense. Then hopefully I can come back in November, December. I'm trying to go for 3 fights this year. Then I really want to take care of this business here. Not overlooking no opponents, but I really want to have a big, like the next Super Brawl. I really want to have a big showdown. So I just gotta take care of business and stay hungry. But if I get a chance to fly out to the Mile High City, I'll damn sure will be there, man. I love it out there.
Hey, man, we would love to have you out here. But hey, so you mentioned maybe 2 more fights on the year, 3 total on the year. So is there any way, if the offer came about, would you ever go for the double belt?
I really want to go for that Gazette Hall of Fame belt at heavyweight. Then if the opportunity comes about, I love that. 205 is my home. I've been a 205, and I'm a fighter. I have knockout wins at middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. So if it comes about, man, I'll be damn sure to go down to 205. I'll love it.
Man, I would love to see you sitting there with the double strap on, having a good time in the Trigon. But we're gonna let you get out of here, let you get back to training. Once again, congratulations on the extension, everything like that. Any shout outs from you for the team or the family or anything like that before you get out of here?
Man, everybody at Revolution Dojo, man, they're big at doing my strength training. Coach Larry out there, man, I just thank them. But my main gym, my Main Street Boxing, man, Coach Bob and all the guys, man, Coach Jesse, they're everything to me. And my coach out of California, Coach AJ, like we say, man, we're savages, never average. And we're just mean guys. And everybody in Houston, man, my support in Houston is going crazy. And my goal before I leave bare knuckle is hopefully one day headline the card here in Houston. I'm waiting on the Texas Commission to allow it, to open it up. And once they do, I promise you, you'll never see a BYB crowd as big as the one I'm bringing Houston. I'm telling you. That's I'm a man of my word, and I'm going to bring it.
Hey, man, we might have to come and fly out to that card if you're fighting in Houston. That's definitely going to happen. But hey, just so you know, they love you out here in Denver too. So just keep that in mind.
I tell you, hey, the Blue Moon Brewery, the Blue Moon, I believe that they got the best bison burger. I can't wait to go back and get that burger one more time.
Hey, there you go. Hey guys, shout out to Blue Moon. Shout out to Mr. Hurricane Ike Villanueva. Guys, give him a follow on socials, on Instagram at hkane44ike.ufc and on Twitter at Ike_Villanueva. Ike, really appreciate your time, man. Hopefully we talk to you soon before the next one, yeah?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Guys, we're going to be right back. We got a great sports betting segment coming up for you here in just a second. We'll see you in a few.